Hello to everyone out there in the Boom Beach universe. We are back with a Damo Boom Beach video, and today we're going to be having a bit of a Mega Turtle recap video. So what I'm going to do in this video, we're going to go through the accounts that I attacked on, and we're just going to talk about what stage we got to, how we found it on that account, and what upgrades and bits and pieces that we did. So we're going to start off on my... Actually, before we start off on this, I'm going to say that over my 7 accounts, I did 210 stages of Mega Crab, which is kind of crazy. It felt like a very, very busy weekend for me. I just didn't seem to have enough time to attack how I wanted to. And we're going to talk about that a bit more as we go into the video. But yeah, it was just a super busy weekend. 210 attacks over 7 accounts. It was, it kept me on my toes. And then, I recorded 65 stages of it as well. So that plays into it. So the first thing that I want to say is that I hope that you all enjoyed the new style that we did. So because we have all the accounts starting the Mega Crab at the same time, I was doing, I started with a lower level, then I went to a middle level, then I went to a HQ 22 3 offensive statue account, and then we went on to my main account. So I hope that you enjoyed that style. I'm probably going to play around with that over the next few weeks. And then going into the next crab, we might try and add like a super low level and do like the first 5 stages, and then, move on to my HQ 14 and 16 and 18 and whatnot. So I hope you enjoyed the style. It made more sense to me to attack the first 10 stages with a lower level account, just because on my HQ 23 maxed out account, it just sort of seems a bit silly to just be like throwing gunboat energy on the core, because the lower levels aren't really going to gain anything from that. And then one of the things that I actually found quite funny by doing it that way, and which I didn't really think about going into it, is that I kind of overextended myself on that first night of the Mega Crab. So normally I probably get about 40 odd stages recorded in the first 3 hours. So the issue was that, on my HQ 14 account I was doing the first 10 stages, which was fine, and then on my HQ 16 account I was doing stages 11 to 20. But what I had to do on that account is I had to get to stage 10, I had to complete stage 10 on that account. So I was pretty much running my phone and doing the recording, and then also my tablet in the background, and I was trying to get my HQ 16 to the right stage so I could start the video, and then it was on then I had to do the same with my HQ 22 3 offensive statue account. So I just had 2 devices going at once, trying to sort of keep up, and then trying to get my main account, this account, to stage 30 to start doing the videos. That was just another kettle of fish. So I was looking back on it, and it was just so silly of me to think that I could get the videos out as fast as I wanted to, and yeah, I just felt like I really overextended myself. So it was a little bit funny on my part, a little bit silly as well to not plan it out as well as I did, but I kind of liked the way that it went. I just wish I had more time. And 2, I wish I had thought about it and planned it out a little bit better. I could have had my thumbnails done, my tags all ready to go, my little intros and that sort of thing all ready to go and edited. But I had to do that the morning of, so it was I just ran out of time essentially. But stage 65 is what we got to on this account. So this is my HQ 23 level 68, as you can see. So it says we got to stage 66, but we completed stage 65, and then we didn't start on 66. So it was fun, I think. I didn't find it too difficult. There were a few stages where it took me 2 or 3 hits. I think I ended up with maybe 4 hits or 5 hits left at the end. And I didn't really feel under pressure at all to get the diamond trophy. I always felt like I had enough attacks. I was constantly boosting. I wasted a lot of powder. I don't think I gained, what are we at now? 1463. I don't think I really gained any powder, because the problem was I boosted for the first part of the Mega Crab, and I only think I recorded maybe 10 stages before going to bed that day. And then the next night I was going to do some stages, so I think I recorded 10 more stages. I was planning on doing all, the last 30 stages, or the last 20 stages I should say, but I think I recorded 5 stages, and then fell asleep, so I lost my boost, so I had to boost again. Then I only got another 10 stages recorded, so then I had to boost again. So I think I must have burned through at least 40 powders on this account, which is a little bit wasteful. I was doing a map clear at the same time. You can see my VP is at 1328. So I was map clearing at the same time, or trying to, but obviously it's pretty tough when you've got, you know, when I was doing all these accounts. But, you know, overall I found it pretty easy. I think there's a few hairy stages here and there where I like threw down some gumbo energy first just to make it a bit easier. But yeah, like I said, I never felt under pressure or anything like that. It was a good crab. I enjoyed it. I mean, I wish there were more perks. I think we had some troop health on some random troops. I think it was like riflemen, Zookas, and maybe one more troop, maybe warriors or something. I can't really remember. But the troop bonuses weren't displayed, and it was kind of a bit lame on the troop bonuses. You don't really need them, but it sort of adds to the fun. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump over to let's go to my HQ17 single player mode account, and we'll talk about what we did on there. So I'll be back in just a second. So here we are on my HQ, it's an HQ18 account. I forgot that we upgraded it. So this is my HQ18, level 44 single player mode account. By single player mode, I mean I don't get attacked by anybody. This is how I open up my map. So I'm pretty much going, I am going unopposed. If you look at my log here, nobody's spawning on my map. Shoots NPC bases, Hammerman, Dr. T, and that is it. So this was actually I love these. The Mega Crab events for this account are amazing because I can stock up on loot, I get some great upgrades done, save up some, you can see my gold's maxed. So I'm pretty set up for the next, you know, at least the next week if I play my cards right. So on this account, if we go over to it, let's have a look here. Task Force. Now we got to level 23, so we completed level 22. I was pretty happy about that. I was only really aiming for level 20, just so I can get that Iron Trophy, which I don't think I even put out. Iron Trophy. So we got the Iron Trophy, which is pretty exciting. That's what I wanted to do. And I just wanted to get resources. So on this account, again, I burned a lot of powder as well. So I think before the crab, I was over 200. And now, as you can see, I'm at 186. So you can see here, I have a lot of resource reward statues. So I had 5 at the time. I just deployed another one. So I think it's a plus 100% unboosted. So plus 200% boosted, which is pretty cool. And then these 3 statues. So I was boosting, I probably boosted at least 3 times, I would say. So that's 8 powder at a time. It could have even been 4 times. I'm not 100% sure. But we got some great upgrades done. So I was lucky to get my HQ completed before the Mega Crab started. So that meant I could upgrade my armory to another level, which is awesome because it opens up all these new troop levels, which is amazing. I had to use diamonds to finish it. I had about 400 odd saved up, so I had no problems spending those to complete it. And then in the armory, we upgraded my warriors a level, which was awesome. I think they were like 4 million or 5 million or something. And we've just started working on the barrage. And as you can see, we're fully maxed on gold. So we've got 7.9 million gold pretty much. And that's going to allow me to do, you know, my artillery and my shock bombs. And, you know, by the time those are done, I'll probably have enough gold to do my smoke and my flare. So it's going to be pretty awesome to be able to get all those things done and out of the way. Then in terms of upgrading the other buildings, I did my my sculptor another level, so that gave me another statue. That's why you see 6 resource reward statues now. So that was also awesome to get because it was pretty expensive. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was pretty pricey. And then now you can see we're working on the gunboat and the landing craft. So the landing craft to level 17 I think gives me another warrior. I'm not 100% sure. But that's going to be the next goal, I think. So we're going to be just popping through these landing crafts because there's not a whole lot else I really need to upgrade on my map. I don't really need to do defenses. I only really do them to get XP so I can get to the next level faster. But yeah, we've got a lot to keep us going for, you know, in the meantime. So we're going to be just pumping our way through these landing crafts. I did get the extra builder. If you see down here, we got the extra, or not down here. Extra builder, we bought that for $1. I mean, I think that's money incredibly well spent, if you ask me. Incredibly well spent. So we're just going to be, I'm probably not going to be able to do 2 landing crafts at a time. But, you know, we'll do 1 landing craft and maybe like, you know, a cannon or a machine gun or, you know, a flamethrower just to get the XP. Because I need to get to XP 47, I believe, to get to the next HQ level. which unlocks critters, which would be an absolute game changer having critters on this account. Game changer. So that is going to be it for this account. Now we're going to pop over to my, let's go to my HQ16 account now, and we will talk about a bit what we did on there. So I'll be back in just a second. So this is my HQ16 account. This is the one that we use for a lot of the daily events and whatnot. Now there wasn't a whole lot for me to upgrade on this account, but what we've been working on is our, actually let's go and see what level we finished on first. Oh, so I wasn't in a task force for it, so let's go this way. So I finished stage 22, as you can see there, and what I was trying to do with stage 23 is just gunboat it to the end. So that's pretty much what I did for the last 20 or 30 attacks. It was just throw down gunboat energy on the core and the shield gens and whatnot, because I don't have instant training on this account, so I didn't really want to I didn't want to waste diamonds too much, and I honestly didn't have enough time either to finish pushing, so I was just gunboat energying the last few stages to try and just, you know, maximize the resources, the stones, the power, what are they called? The powder, etc. So, pretty happy with that. Once again, I only wanted to get to stage 20, just want to get that trophy, which is pretty happy about. Got a lot of resources as well. We didn't have a lot to upgrade in our armory, so we got the medkit to level 16, which was about 3 million, I think, and then we're doing it to level 17 now, so it's another, it was like 3.4 million, so I was pretty happy about that. I'm pretty sure we got Kavan up another level, which I'm very happy about as well. Can't remember. So we got Kavan going up another level, and then we also bought the extra builder on this account, and we've just been, you know, pounding through the defenses. So let's get this cannon going. Let's finish this just because we can. And yeah, so it was, you know, nothing special on this account. Didn't really need to do anything because everything that I wanted max is maxed. And you may know that I'm keeping it at HQ16 in the meantime, probably for the foreseeable future, I would say. But it wasn't too bad getting to stage 20. It was a little bit, it's quite annoying not having instant training. I'll admit that. It makes it so much easier. I wish they had, you know, a cheaper mega crab or mega turtle instant training pass that you can get for like $3 for the weekend, and I would probably get that to push further on these accounts. But we got to stage 22. Pretty happy about that. I didn't burn through much powder. I think I boosted maybe once. Got some decent stones and stuff. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the progress I made. A lot of my big upgrades are done though. So, you know, all my landing crafts are done, my gunboat's done, my sculptor, my armory, my radar. So all of that stuff's all done. So I didn't really need to stress too much about this account specifically. So now we're going to go over to let's go to my HQ20 account, and we'll talk a little bit about what we did on there too. So I'll be back in just a second. So this is my HQ20 account, as you can see there, and we pushed to stage, so we got to stage 20, so we did 19 stages, got to stage 20, we get the trophy. We're going to pop that back here. So this is my 5 damage, 3 gunboat, 2 health statue account. Now I wasn't really pushing too hard on this one. I should have probably included that in my videos. Maybe I should have done stages 20 to 30 on this account, just to make it a little bit more challenging for myself. But this one was mainly just, I think I mainly just dropped gunboat energy on this. Yeah, it was just a lot of gunboat energy, just because I was pushing like right at the end of the night. You know, it was like with 6 hours to go on the mega crab, or mega turtle I should say, and I was just pumping out the gunboat energy. So once again, I had my phone going, I had my tablet going, so I had, you know, one account working through, one mega turtle, this account working through another mega turtle, and it was two devices going at the same time essentially. Pretty much just gunboating it the whole way, because like I said, I don't have instant training, and I'm not really like pushing for anything big on this account. You know, like I could upgrade my landing crafts. I think I got one upgrade done actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this account is at the moment. I did a few bits and pieces. I think I upgraded like a flamethrower, maybe a machine gun or something. I'm not too sure. I didn't burn through a lot of powder on this account. We're getting good supply now, up to 305, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, like I didn't really have to push too far. I didn't have to, you know, use much powder in the end. Wasn't really trying to get any upgrades done. It was just sort of, you know, because I had this account, I was like, I might as well just attack and get what we can get. So not a lot to report on this account. I guess we did brick. That's pretty good actually. I didn't realize we did brick. So yeah, so let's jump over to the what account's next. Let's go to my HQ14 account. So this is the one that we did the first 10 stages of the Mega Turtle with, and we'll speak a bit about what we did there too. So give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so this is my HQ13 account. I thought it was an HQ14 account. Anyway, HQ14 account, where do we get to on this one in the end? So we did 12 stages. I was happy about that. Once I got to stage 10, I wasn't really pushing much further, just because I didn't need to. Like, there's only so many things that I can upgrade and whatnot at this level. We did buy the extra builder because I actually want to push this account to HQ14, and we'll try and max it out for HQ14 just to be able to do some videos there. So we get a couple upgrades going, and you know, once again, the builder was $1. I think I bought the builder 4 times. I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, yeah, I mean, for 30 days. Is it 30 days? I keep pressing the wrong button. 30 days for $1 I paid. I'm pretty happy about that. Make sure you support somebody in the creator boost if you're going to be spending any money. I currently do not have a creator boost because I'm a very, very small YouTuber. As you can see, I'm supporting Zedmont. On another account, I did OP Destroy. I did Skull Crusher. And who else did I do? I can't remember how I did on the fourth builder. I can't remember. But anyway, support somebody because you know, it doesn't cost you anything extra, so you might as well. But yeah, so the first 10 stages. Let's start again. The first 10 stages were fine on this account. I didn't really feel too stressed or anything about it. See if we can look in the log. Yeah, for the last couple of stages, I was just using Gumbo Energy. So obviously, that's not the most effective way to use your attacks. If I needed to, I probably could have pushed to probably stage 15 on this account. I think pretty easily. Probably not maybe stage 20 if I really had the time. If I had instant training on this account, stage 20 would be pretty attainable. But I think what I'm going to do is, by the time the next crab rolls around, I'm going to get this account to HQ14. We'll start maxing some things in the armory to make the crab easier. So we'll probably, you know, go for tanks, you know, get these other Gumbo abilities leveled up so we can actually, you know, have a bit of a go at, you know, maybe get into stage 20 on this account. So, got a few upgrades done. I can't really remember off the top of my head. I think we did a few landing craft levels, maybe a few storage levels. As you can see, we have got a crazy amount of iron up there. I think we got that from the trader, actually. But yeah, not a lot to report at the end of the day on this account. HQ13, pretty straightforward. Did what we needed to do, got what we needed to get. I think I opened up a few regions on the map as well, so that's pretty good. There's a lot of bases for me to attack on this map actually, so we'll be digging through that over the next few weeks. So now we're going to pop over to my HQ23 account. Is it 23? HQ22 account. It was my 3 offensive statue account, and that's the one that we used to push from stages 21 to 30, and we will have a bit of a discussion on there too. So give me another second. So this is my soon-to-be HQ level 23 account. So it was 22 for the Mega Turtle. We have 3 offensive statues, a resource reward, and then 6 Power Stone chance statues. So this account I'm actually preparing for a bit of a mini VP push. Essentially what I want to do, I mean this is going off a bit of a tangent, but essentially what I want to do is I want to get to New Zealand #1. So 436 is #1 right now. I would love to get there. What are we at now? We're at 241 right now. It's doable, I think, but I've only got, what have we got, like 300 powder? That's a good statue, actually. But only got a little bit of powder. So we're gonna, you know, we've got these deployed. We're gonna try and get up to 1,000, and then we'll really start to push and go for it. So we got a lot of work done on this account. So obviously getting the HQ to 23 is huge. We did, we had the landing crafts done, had the gunboat done. And then we just got a few cannons and stuff. So we've got another 16 cannon there. 16 cannon there. 13 there, 16 there. So we got a few cannons and a few defenses done, which got us the XP to get to be able to upgrade to HQ 23. In terms of the stage, I think we got to, so we did 35 stages on that, and from stages 30 onwards, I think I was just deploying Gumbo energy once again. Yeah, I didn't have enough time to fully push, so I was just just dropping the Gumbo energy on these attacks. So because I've only got one Gumbo statue, I mean we did have the tribe, so it was quite helpful, but because I've only got the one Gumbo statue, it took a few more attacks, but overall I was pretty happy with the progress on this account. It was definitely fun pushing with 3 statues. I'm really excited to get map clearing and start cracking into building up my powder and whatnot. I want to wait until this finishes and gets to HQ 23, because then I can do my landing crafts another level, which would give me another warrior. As you know, I'm more of a warrior player, so having that extra warrior while I'm VP pushing, I think would be amazing. So that's what we're going to be doing. So now we're going to jump into the 7th and final account in this video. I'm sorry in advance for the length of this video and all the rambling. Hopefully you find this interesting. You may not. Let me know in the comment section. So let's jump over to my other account, which is an HQ 23, and that's going to be a quick little snippet, and then we will end the video. So I will be back in just a second. Alrighty, so this is my HQ 23 level 67 account. We got to stage, we did 35 stages on this account, same with the other one. Happy about that. Once again, this was just, I'm pretty sure I gumboed the whole crab. Maybe I threw down a few troops. So this was, obviously it was just, some bombardiers and some grenadiers. I think I was just trying to get a little bit more gumbo energy, but it was just pretty much just gumbo all the way from stages 0 to, well, stages 1 to 35, just because this was the last account I was pushing on. It was this one and I know one of the other ones. The few hours before the turtle was ending, and we were just sort of smashing our way through it. I was only really doing it for the stones and stuff, so we're in pretty good shape now. We're up to 916 powder, so I'm very, very happy about that. Let's get a masterpiece going. In terms of upgrades, I didn't do a lot. I think it was just this one boom cannon. Excuse me. Just the one boom cannon. Everything in my armory was already maxed, so I couldn't do anything there. So I had a crazy amount of gold that I just pumped into the crystal mine. So let's throw some into there now. Why not? But yeah, it was pretty easy on this account. As you can see, I got 5 gunboat statues. I just boosted those statues, and I had the tribe boost going, which was like plus 50% over here. And that allowed me to just burn through the HQs. Yeah, as you can see, 268% gumbo energy. It was just madness. So I was just blasting my way through it. Yeah, it was pretty easy on this account. I kind of wanted to get to stage 40 on this to get the gold statue, but I just ran out of time. It was yeah, just ran out of time. It was just too busy. So I think that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you like this little recap, and I hope you find it interesting, me sort of talking about how far I got on each account, my sort of thought process behind it, what I upgraded and whatnot. Yeah, definitely let me know in the comment section what you thought about all of this. I'm sorry it's a bit of a longer video. It's probably going to be pushing like 25 odd minutes, I'm sure. So a bit longer than I wanted it to be. My throat's actually hurting from talking so much. I don't normally talk as much in my videos, so it's a bit of a transition for me as well. But yeah, I hope you guys did well on the Mega Crab. One final thing I want to say before we sign off. I want to say thank you to everybody who, subscribed to my channel over the weekend, who watched my videos, who liked, who wrote comments, all that sort of stuff. It was amazing. I think I set myself the goal of getting to 500 subscribers by the end of the Crab weekend. So I was at 444. I'm currently at 474, so we've got 30 subscribers. I was thrilled about that. I was thrilled. I got a lot of great feedback. So thank you to everybody who has already been subscribed and watches my videos, and thank you to everybody who is new and watching my videos. It means it means a great deal to me. We're pretty close to that 500 milestone, so I guess by the next Crab at least we'll get there. So yeah, thank you. I can't thank you enough. It makes it all worth it when when I spend all this time making videos. I don't really edit it too much for this Mega Turtle. Normally I put a bit more time into it, but I was just completely out of time by the end of the just throughout the whole weekend. I was out of time. So normally I put a bit more thought into my editing and stuff, but yeah, I was just overwhelmed and blown away by the response. So thank you very much for that. I truly mean that. If you are new, or even I guess if you're an older subscriber, let me know what sort of content you want to see. So if you want to see more on my HQ 13 account, my HQ 8 account, my HQ 22 account, just let me know what you want to see, and I'll try and make a video on it. Like, I don't really, I'm just here for you guys to keep you entertained and give you information that you need, and help you out where I can. So yeah, let me know. We will, if I can make it happen, I will. But anyway, that's enough rambling for me. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And the Damo is out of here.